Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I have another memory foam squishy and I actually made this little mustard guy. Now I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't know why his face kind of reminds me of a Lego. I think that might just be the colour and then his face on top. I don't know how I feel about it, but I kind of like the fact that this is like a full-on like mustard bottle and it really fits really well in my hand. So if you have any requests for any future memory foam squishies, then leave them down in the comments down below. If I make them from your comment, I will of course give you a shout out and put your comment on the screen of the video when I make it. So thank you so much for joining me today. I'm just going to get straight on into it and I'll be squishing this little guy at the end. So to start off with, I drew out my rough shape using a Sharpie pen onto a block of foam. This foam is just actually meant for making seat pads. I got it from a local store to me just before lockdown 1, and yeah, I just started cutting away at that shape, basically rounding it out as much as I could, smoothing it out as much as I could, and just making some parts 3D, including the nozzle part and like the little kind of screw on cap part. And yeah, I just started cutting and kept cutting for absolutely ages. This took me around about an hour to shape, to be honest, but I had Netflix on and I was having a well of a time. It's very therapeutic cutting the foam, I'm not going to lie to you. A lot of people ask me where to get the foam. I would try eBay, Amazon, something like that. I'd probably recommend memory foam if you can get hold of it. This was supposed to be a memory foam seat pad, but by the time I got home I realised it wasn't, and I've just been using it ever since, and it works fine, as I obviously use the layers of paint to make it slow rising. So to paint my squishies, what I do is I put them onto a bamboo skewer, so I'm able to paint the whole thing at once, because this paint takes forever to dry, so you're going to need a fan probably to heat it up in between layers as well, because you do want it to set in between each layer. So I made 5 layers in total on this piece. 1 or 2 of the layers did turn out pretty orange because some of the acrylic paint in my pot actually seeped through into the paint. Like the puffy paint had like kind of, I don't know what you would call it, but it just like reactivated the dried up acrylic paint that was in there, so it ended up being orange, and I thought I'd not waste it and just paint it with that anyway. Once I had all the layers painted and I made the last 2 layers in a yellow, I then painted on the details using the same puffy paint mixture I always end up using, which is just puffy paint, a little bit of acrylic and PVA in that. Once I was happy with all of the details on and it was all dry, my squishy was then complete. So this is what the mustard boy has turned out like, with all of his paint dry and everything. Really like it. Like I said in the intro, this does remind me a little bit like a Lego. I think it's just the colours on it with the black face, I think anyway. I really like it though, I think it's really funny. Like I've been doing this face ever since, I don't know, around about October time when I made my thank you cards for Christmas, because I had the peppermint swirls on with that face, and I've just been dying to put it on a squishy ever since. So I'm happy that I've done it, because I think it makes it look even funnier, like with his little teeth and everything. But yeah, really happy with this. So giving it a squish. Can you hear all that air? That's crazy. That is a lot of air going through there. It's very slow, as we would expect, having all of those layers of paint on there. I think on this one here I have 5 layers, because to be honest, one of the orange layers was really thick, so it just saved me a layer there. And then I had to put 2 like layers of the yellow on to get a really good yellow colour. Oh yeah, this is a really good one actually. Recently all of my squishies have ended up being really like soft. I think that's just because they're quite chunky, without being too chunky. And yeah, really happy with this. So let me know what type of squishies you would like to see me do next, what memory foam squishy designs that you may want to see. I might make a ketchup to go along with this. But yeah, thank you so much for watching today, and I will see you tomorrow for another DIY. Bye.